First thing, should married couples have friends of the opposite gender? Honey, where'd my brow wigs go? Let me just say a little quick prayer. Lord, please. Hey girl, hey. We made it to Get Ready With Me. Hello. So welcome back. This is now my second video. And y'all, your girl was like nervous to like record this video. Like I almost didn't do it because I was so like nervous. I'm like, the Lord did not give me no spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So, hey y'all, what's going on? So if you can't tell by the title by now, we are doing a Get Ready With Me. So we're gonna do an everyday makeup look, okay? This is like my simple go-to makeup look for work, to run errands, a little cute date day with baby or my girls. So yeah, this is just what I do. So let's get started. Let's get started. All right, so I am starting off. First of all, I'm fresh faced. I'm doing this on a Thursday night at like, it is 8:15 here. So yeah, I'm literally about to put this on, do this video, and I'm washing this right back off. So, but I'm gonna start off with my Celestial Moisturizer from Lush. I have very dry skin, so yeah, Celestial, if you have oily skin, this may not be the best moisturizer for you, but look, your girl got dry skin, okay? So on my Instagram, if you do not follow me, I'm gonna have it somewhere up here or in the bio. I asked in my stories for you guys to send me like what y'all need advice on or tips or any questions that you have for me, and honey, y'all didn't send some stuff, okay? So I only glimpsed through some of the stuff. So yeah, let me just get started, Courtney, because y'all, I'm trying, okay? This is my first time, so please be a little lenient, okay? So right now, this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm going to just brush my brows, and yeah. First thing, should married couples have friends of the opposite gender? Honey, where'd my brow wigs go? Let me just say a little quick prayer. Lord, please help me to give wise counsel that will edify your people and glorify your name. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so, girl, I don't know. I feel like whatever works for you and your spouse, do that. Because, why am I doing this first? Y'all done got the girl nervous. I'm scared to answer the questions. I understand that like when you are probably single, like you were doing some things that you probably, you know, aren't able to do like when you're married. So for instance, like I'm not out here till 4 o'clock in the morning, but that's just me and my husband. Now I can't say, you know, if you're out here till 4 o'clock in the morning, that's you and your relationship, girl, you know. I'm just saying what, you know, what works for us. So I feel like as long as you and your spouse have a understanding and you all communicate, you know, find out what works best for you guys. You know, and I also think that it comes, obviously, you know, being married, girl, it comes with compromise, humility, and let me just say this. I'm not saying compromise like lower your standards. That's not what I'm saying. But obviously, I'm talking about at a point where you all are married. So obviously, you all have a found respect for one another, I would hope. I would pray. So, yeah. I mean, that's all I got to say about that. Because y'all trying to ask me these questions. Y'all don't get me in trouble, okay? Ask your spouse, Reverend. Ask your spouse, okay? I don't know. Like, what do y'all think? Like, are y'all, if you're married, like, do you have friends of, like, the opposite sex that you, like, hang out with? So, let me say, for instance, let's say, like, your husband likes, like your husband maybe during lunchtime on his lunch break at work or whatever, maybe he likes going to Applebee's. I'm gonna just name something random. And he has a friend that's like of the opposite sex and it's like, yo, like, you going to Applebee's today? Like, I'm gonna meet you up there. Like, how would y'all feel about that? Like, y'all good? Like, okay, girl, yeah, you can go to Applebee's. Or you like, absolutely not, we're all going. Hi. That was my B. Simone voice, y'all. If y'all have never seen her, yeah, that's her little voice. Or in my person. Y'all know what I mean. So yeah, I literally just I cannot do this. Like, talk and do this at the same time. Like, y'all are talented, girl. Okay, so that was that one. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I hope that I answered that to the best of my ability. Basically, talk to your spouse about it, because I ain't got no advice on it. Don't be like, well, Courtney said. Don't do not get me in trouble, okay? Advice on how to stop overthinking and oversharing. I'm not even telling y'all what this stuff is. I'm just putting it on my face. Okay, so I just moisturized. First of all, I do not personally wear primer. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the mood for it, like especially if it has come in like a perk or a reward or something, then I'll wear it. But me just going out to buy primer is not really a thing. I have on the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. And I am in the color, or in the shade Tahoe. That's me. So I literally just put a little bit on the four, you know, little sides or whatever. That's what I do. And now mind y'all, this is a natural, okay? So this is all I got, okay? This needs to be like a 15-20 minute phase and I'm out of here. We're out the door. So don't think I'm weird, but I'm about to rub this in with my finger and then I'm gonna blend it in with the beauty blender. I just feel like it works for me that way. Don't judge me, girl. Don't judge me. Here we go. Okay, so advice on how to stop overthinking. Let me just start there. I think everyone has obviously done that. You need to find out what works best for you, and then why are you overthinking? I found that for me, writing or journaling, like, okay, this is how I feel. Why do I feel like this? What does the word say about this? And then write a prayer at the bottom. So now look, I have just started this whole method, right? So, and I'm gonna throw my own stuff under the bus. So I just have a beauty blender, y'all, and I promise y'all it is clean. It is just stained, okay? But yeah, so I literally just started this. Y'all want to see me blend this in, girl? I find that, like, yeah, like if I feel some sort of way, like, okay, so I'll give an example. Like, Lord, I feel anxious about work. Why do I feel anxious about work? Because we are understaffed, right? I'm just saying something. What does the Bible say about anxiety? Be anxious for nothing. Cast all of my cares on him, because I know that he cares for me. Even this little thing, even this, you know, little thing. And then, and find it, not just one scripture, girl, get your whole bunch. Google it. You don't even have to, like, we are in a day and age of, like, just technology. So if you do not have a physical Bible, I love it personally. I would admonish, you to get one, but, excuse me, a little tickle. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, just Google, Google the word, Google Bible verses, download like the Bible app, go to Nook Notes blog, shameless plug. Yeah, so yeah, just like do that, y'all. I don't even know if I'm blended right now. So I told y'all I'm like super ashy right now. See, look at that. What's happening right now? What is happening? I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, that's what I would do with like the overthinking part. I think just taking a moment to like just finding like realistic things, like journaling, or maybe you want to play music or watch you a cute little show or a movie, or dial a friend, girl, like someone that though is going to don't have nobody that's freaking out with you, girl. Have somebody that's gonna help you bring peace in the situation and pray with you or something. So that's what I would suggest for that. I don't know if we can blend this anymore, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It's because I really, when I say I have dry skin, I have dry skin. So I have patches on my forehead right now. I have one over here and I have one right here. So this is literally how it looks, but it kind of works out because I can contour and that. So this is my, like, so it's not full coverage on me, not right now. And I'm not putting on another layer because this is my everyday, and I'm okay with some of my skin showing. So yeah, that's that. So now we are going to get the Born This Way. I always wanted to do that, y'all. The Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Cookie. So I'm just gonna put like a little bit on, literally like a tiny, like that. Okay, that, that, and oop, that. And I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit because yeah, The other thing is advice on how to stop oversharing. So I will be honest, this is definitely something that I found that I did. I think for me, it was from childhood trauma. So, and that may not be your case. I'm just saying from my own personal experience, I felt like I overshared because I needed people to hear me or maybe even affirm me in some areas. And that was a healing process that I had to take, that needed to take place for myself. So I mean, you know, I would suggest if you have someone that you can speak to, whether that's your pastor or you have therapists, or, you know, talk to somebody, girl, and, you know, really dig deep. And let me tell you, it's not gonna be easy. Don't think you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, cool, that's gonna change tomorrow. No, it's gonna take work. Okay, y'all ready? I've been on and off in a relationship for over 10 years that was based solely on sex. He is like my best friend to me, and I honestly do love him. We have known each other since high school. We both agreed upon our relationship, that it is what it was, basically. Okay. So like a situationship. Okay, basically. We have had our separate relationships in the past, and when I'm single, we always link back up. At times I have had, you know, him as a side also. So nevertheless, time goes by, about 3 months. We hadn't spoke to one another. Oh, hold on, let me back up. Then, sorry, nevertheless, I ended up pregnant. I really didn't hear from him, and we never really had a real conversation about it. So I told him that I was disgusted and I never wanted to speak to him again. About 3 months later, I hadn't heard from him, and I received a friend request from him. So I text him asking, was that an accident, or are you really this crazy? What should I do? I do miss him, but I know that he deserted me in a time that I really need him. Girl, let's blend out this concealer. So y'all are really giving me the questions today, okay? Excuse me, y'all. I had checkers earlier. Well, first things first. I always say, like, spiritual, natural. The spiritual side of Courtney would say. The natural side of Courtney would like to say. So I'm gonna just say this. If you are in a relationship, a situationship, right? Let me say this. If you are in a situationship and you have came up with these boundaries or these rules, I would say just ask yourself, what is it that you want out of this, and why do you want that? Like, is it really that you want that, or is it a defense mechanism? So for instance, like, do you really not mind, you know, that other person talking to other people, or do you say that because it's easier for you when that person does talk to other people? It's easier for you to handle it, and so it's a defense mechanism. So first I would start there. Then I would say, if that person was, ooh, I knew I was about to do that on camera. I hate when I do that. So y'all, I literally take my nail and like move my nose over from the inside to blend my under eye. But this is where we at with it, okay? This is, hey y'all, it's the real Courtney. So yeah, I would say if you consider that person your best friend, I don't know if, are they really my best friend if they just deserted me like that? And clearly a conversation that needed to be had in a very important time in both of our lives, and they just bounced. I don't really know. Like, have I been a best friend to them and they were not a best friend to me? So yeah, I would just like reevaluate that. And then, so that's like my natural side. That's all I can say. Okay. And then spiritually, I would honestly say, take this time to really evaluate what you want, who you are, what you don't want, and what is your goal. Like, what is your ultimate goal? And not just relationships, like what is your goal with yourself? And then anything that does not fit in that purpose or that goal for you and how God designed your life to be, then they don't fit, honey. That puzzle piece don't match. Okay. This is the Anastasia stick foundation in the shade Ebony. I usually do not use this in my natural face, but because I have some extra stuff, you know, going on, I'm gonna just help my contour a little bit. So I'm just gonna literally just do that and do that. And oh no, so this is gonna be weird. I don't like putting the stick on my forehead, because my forehead is a little bit large. So I like to put it on like the back of, let me do it this way, my beauty blender. I just like to dab it and then I apply it to my face. So that's my technique with it. You know, I know everybody's different, but this is what works for me, okay? And then I just kind of like pounce it. Yeah. Oh, that's cute, y'all. What if I went outside like this? Would y'all tell me? Y'all probably wouldn't tell me. Y'all would probably have me out here like this. How do you ultimately heal from childhood trauma? Girl. Woo. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. Marriage, I know y'all like, what? For me, marriage exposed a lot of me. Like, ooh, Courtney, that may not be too cute. That habit needs to go. Why do you do that? And things that I thought, you know, I had a grip on. Like, I'm like, do you really have a grip on it? Yeah, I need a little help, honey. So I would say, how do you heal from childhood trauma? I would say first, let me just say this. First, you acknowledging it, stating that, hey, I need help and that some trauma has happened to me. That is a huge step. That is an absolutely huge step. And I applaud anyone that can make that first step. I mean, that is not easy, stating that, hey, I need help. And hey, something's wrong. And I don't want to be like this anymore. And I probably need to fix it. And some things, you know, we have become habits, and then some things have, you know, my pastor always says, like, some things come from like unmet needs, unresolved issues, and it's something else. Yeah, but I would say, you know, if you have, I'm gonna say once again, girl, get Jesus and somebody to help you. So whether that's your pastor, or if you have a therapist or whatever, you know, like whatever helps you. And basically, honey, like, be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, you know, and love yourself. Not the way the world tells you to love yourself, because they will send you off. The way the Bible tells you to love yourself. Be patient, be kind, be long-suffering, forgiving. Like, let's just be patient, okay? Love yourself. Now I have the Revolution Luxury powder. And y'all, I've had this for so long, I don't even know if the shade is in here, but it's basically like my baking powder. And I'm literally just gonna bake a little bit. So lately, I don't really know. I don't know if it's like my skin lately or what, but my my under eye has been like I really have to bake it, like bake it, cause yeah, sis be doing like her own little thing throughout the day, like after a couple hours. So this is literally like all I do right now. And now I am going to use my brow. Can y'all read that? Can y'all? It's basically like the brow freeze from Anastasia. I'm using that. Okay. Hey girl, an intro video of, oh, sorry, this was a response from my stories. Hey girl, an intro video of who you are, your faith journey, and why you started Nook Notes. So, hey girl, hey. I am Courtney. I am a born again believer. I started my faith walk. Let me just say this. Okay, so I was always like raised in church or whatever, but I didn't have a relationship with the Lord. If you know, you know. Okay, so I went to church like out of habit, you know, out of tradition, but I did not have a relationship with Jesus Christ. So I basically did not take the Lord serious until November 3rd of 2009. And yes, I remember. Ever since then, you know, I have been walking this walk of faith, girl. No, like for real, I've really been like walking this walk of faith, and I've not been perfect. I've done things wrong. I've said things wrong. I've reacted wrong. You know, I've lost faith at times. But yeah, you know, it's a process, and I just have to go back to like, I trust the Lord, and that's that. As far as Nook Notes, that was very random. So I was like journaling during that time, and I just remember just saving like those the journal entries I had. And yeah, like I turned it into a devotional, and then the devotional, well, I didn't turn it into a, I didn't know it was going to be a devotional. I just thought it was going to be my journal. And then the Lord shared me to make the devotional. And then the devotional turned into a website. The website turned into a business. And then it's like after every yes I said to him, he added on more things. So like, girl, just say yes. Don't overthink it. Because I honestly feel like if he would have told me everything, I would absolutely... Lord, come on. Me. Now you know. Now you know I'm funny acting. Jesus, why would you do that? So that was, yeah, that's how Nook Notes came about, and it has not only blossomed into something so beautiful, into more than what I thought that it would have been, but it has definitely matured me as a Christian in my walk of faith. And you know, it has definitely it's definitely been like a beautiful journey. So this blush I got from MAC. It is called Pinch Me. And I love this blush. This blush. I got this blush. Oh wait, before I do that, y'all, I didn't set my face. So I use the Sephora one, Micro Smooth in Matte Tan. And yeah. How do I always keep a positive state of mind? Y'all gonna think I'm deep, but honestly, what helps me keep a positive state of mind when I'm being down on myself, or just being like negative Nancy, as I call it, I just go to what God says I am. For instance, Courtney, you are not weak. You are strong. Period. I don't know how many times I gotta prove it to myself, or the Lord has to show me, but sis, you are strong. If you are here and we are still in a pandemic, you're strong. Period. I don't care what anybody says. We're here, standing, like alive, like The Lord has kept us and you're strong. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the blush. Hold on, y'all, because I can't do this at the same time. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. Okay. Oh, that is really showing up red on camera, but I promise you it is not that red or pink or whatever it is. So I kind of just put it everywhere that I contoured. Yep. Watch me, y'all. Just watch me. I promise you it's gonna come together. I look pretty clownish right now, but I promise it's gonna just hold on. Just hold on, sis. I got you. I got you. And now we're gonna do a little bit bronzer, and this is the Anastasia Bronzer. And I'm in the shade Cappuccino. But yeah, so like I'm not broke. I'm the lender and not the borrower. I don't care if you have 2 cents in your pocket. The Lord don't call you broke. You call you broke. But the Lord ain't called you broke. So I'm just keep saying what the Lord says, period. And yeah, that's that. So then I didn't really show y'all my brushes, but just take whatever brush that works best for you with these products. So now I just take this brush, and that helps me blend in all of the action that I just made. This is from, I don't know, but it's a highlighter, but it's a drugstore brand. Oh, it's Milani. I see it now. It's Milani highlighter, #1 shade Sunlight. Got it. And it's like a little trio thing. I have Hit Pan. I really love this one. And I just do like, sorry, I know that was a lot. Hold on. I'm gonna blend it in, y'all. Don't worry. How do I stop caring about what people think about me? I think that goes back to the affirmation thing. If that stems from you needing to be affirmed by people, sis, flesh will let you down every time. So just make sure that you are being affirmed by the Father first, and then I feel like he will send people, whether that be your spouse or your children or whomever, a body of believers that will help encourage you in those areas, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now I'm taking Cork and MAC lip liner, and I'm just gonna line my little lippy lip. Okay, just like that. We're gonna do that. And did I tell y'all don't mind my lashes? So I have on lashes, but they need to be done, so please do not judge me right now, okay? So this is Cork. This is my absolute favorite lip liner, girl. I love it. So I just do that with some more gloss, and this is my natural look, boo. We cute, girl, and that was easy peasy. Okay, we did it. You did it. You're doing it. So thank you guys so much. That wraps up this video. I really pray that you liked it, loved it. Please subscribe, comment, put on that little notification bell alert thingy. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Smooches. See you later, booski.